Okay. Sorry, I was just posting on Instagram. So people know I'm live. Cool. This lighting is kinda dark, but I don't know if it's good. It's just because at the moment you can see the light coming through. I think we're just gonna roll with it. Just because. Yeah. Hope you guys are well. Make sure this is all set up. Cool. Yeah, perfect. Oh, what a day. It's been a long day. Filled with regret. I won't do the full story, but essentially, when you travel more of a distance than you would to buy a product that is out of stock everywhere else, you drive for a while to get it, you bring it back, and because you have to work during the day, you don't put it together. So when you come round to it at 5 o'clock to put it together, and not all the bits are there, essential bits, and the customer service closes at 5, yeah, I was a bit annoyed. At myself more than anything, not the customer services. They can close at 5, but oh man. Anyway, positive vibes because I'll get it sorted, I'm sure. Yeah, we're gonna continue with Batman today. I'm gonna do chapter 2. I bought the season pass for the second season, not realizing that it was the second season. I thought it was the first one. I have downloaded the first season, but I think I'm gonna do a full playthrough of this one and then go back to that maybe in the future, because I feel like because I've started it, I need to probably continue on. But anyway, hi Kat, how you doing? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then I think tomorrow I've done a bit of Assassin's Creed off stream, just collecting bits, doing missions, leveling up my character a bit. But now the next bit is kind of story related, and I wanted to do it on stream, so I think, I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And then we'll probably come back to Batman at the end of the week. We'll see. All gravy, baby. Good. Glad to hear it. Right, I'm going to stop chatting at you and away we go. Right. Let me know how the volume is. I have a feeling you're going to want me to bring it down a bit. Hang on. My mic forward. Bean is sucking his toes. That's my son, by the way. Lovely. He's just figured out that he can actually put his foot in his mouth this week, which has been a revelation for him and us. So, yeah. Bless him. Right, cool. We're all good there? Okay. Let me know how the audio is, Kat, if you can. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. Sorry, I started off with a rant. It's probably not a good way to start off with, but it was so frustrating. Yeah, thank you so much for all the follows recently as well. I really appreciate it. And yeah, still on the listening sort of for any new games you want me to play, anything coming out. I mean, really, a lot of the good new stuff is coming out towards the end of the year, so probably should have downloaded it before. Hang on. Apologies. Hopefully it's quick. No progress. My internet is usually pretty quick, so Are you downloading? Oh man. Probably should have downloaded it before, Alex. Good job. Good job. 35 minutes. I don't know if I can fill 35 minutes with pointless chat, and I don't think you want to listen to it. So, that makes my decision then. Because the first one is downloaded, I think. God, that's bright. Maybe we'll play the first one. I'll have to change my title. That was a bit of a mess up, wasn't it? Let's make sure this doesn't need to download before I say anything. Oh my goodness, stop yawning. Stop it. Stop it. You're not tired. Got a lay-in until 7 this morning, which is great. It's usually 5. So there really is no reason for me to be tired. Okay, let me check this, because we need to change the title. I just want to make sure before I do that this is we can actually play episode 1, and it's not going to say download 3 hours. I'm Batman. How many times do you think I'm going to say that this stream? Place your bets. Okay, it looks like that's installed. So what we're going to do is change my title. I'm just going to mute because my keyboard is pretty loud and annoying. So, oh, didn't want to do that. Okay. Alright, cool, that's all changed. So, we're going to do Season 1, Episode 1 instead, because the other one hasn't downloaded, and that's completely my fault. Which I know means it's going to be completely out of whack. Not much I can do. Let's roll with it. Screw it, I've made the mistake now. So, here we go. So we kind of know a bit about the story, what I do, based on the second series. Purple, of course. But I haven't played it, so I haven't seen any of this. But this might maybe, I don't know, help explain more, because we only know little bits from the episode I played. When was it? Sunday. It doesn't look good, does it? It's flashing. We're fine. No, don't want to do that. I just want to make sure that we've got subtitles on. Good thing I did, eh? Okay. Let's keep going. To move my screen, actually. There you go. I'm really sorry about the mess up. Let's roll with it.
Hey, what are you?
Nope. You'd have seen that light, surely.
Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us. Christ. Move in.
God, he looks even younger in this one. How many years is it between?
The hell? Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
I'm
Take
Batman.
the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
You're screwed.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit!
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out. What was that?
Nothing. Literally me breathing in my mask at work. Oh god. Oh.
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
I know you're trying to create
Ow.
a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Did I get that in time? I'm assuming I did. Oh, I like that icon in the corner. Based on like my timing? Fucking smack. Shit. That's best.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
I know, this is so cool. Literally, Black Cat and Catwoman are the same person, aren't they?
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Sounds
Tonight.
similar to,
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
I forgot the actress's name.
Bring it, Bat.
She's in the older Batman films. I can't think of her name. I mean, I haven't seen the Halle Berry. Oh, shit. Okay. I haven't seen the Halle Berry Catwoman. But I like the old one, I think. Anne Hathaway's pretty good actually as well. Whoops. Come back in here.
You get this? Move us in, closer!
Christ, there's a lot of fighting this.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! I got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
I'm gonna fail this, I can just tell.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
What's her name? Selena Kyle? I mean, I don't know how I got that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to save her life. That's a cool shot. Cool.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. My cat. Hang on. We have like a bowl of sweets on our dining table. I didn't even see her get up. She got up and nicked one out the bowl. Just gonna do it again.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Harvey Dent.
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, "Support Harvey Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right.
Definitely put a
How
dent in
about,
crime.
Put a dent in crime.
Look at you. That's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Are people wearing masks? 2 meters? Otherwise I'm not interested.
Pause.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference, and that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
What is
You're
there to
preaching,
remember?
dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city.
I can,
And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway,
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Still not over it.
Truly terrible.
Thanks for bringing it up,
A
though.
tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe...
What is this?
Well, I
can't
don't
stop
like to
yawning.
think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
Well,
Let's stop
Harvey
talking
is the
about it.
one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. Thank you both.
I bet you could probably piss them off.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going
Am I
around
flirting?
pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
I'm
Just
not
a
going
day.
to try and flirt with her.
I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Is that blood?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all
Got a
of
bad
us.
feeling about this.
Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce?
I'm fundraising, so no.
Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
You walked through the door.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
I'm not going to shake your hand.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Good save, Alfred.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has...
I'm so sorry for yawning all the time.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
No.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay,
Such
imagine
an awkward noise.
this is me.
And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
Constable.
If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight.
Swear the
to
sound
your
is off.
lovely home. Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid.
Shit.
I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
He has about 7 chins.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I don't know if I have. You don't really want to be nice to a gangster though, do you? So... The style of this is very good though. I knew that from obviously playing it the other night, but I do really enjoy the style. Much darker. One TellTale series that I really wanted to play was the Guardians of the Galaxy one. I don't know anything about it, I haven't watched any of it. So that might be one to get. Retreating to the Batcave.
It's me.
Honey, I'm home. Bit from the Grinch. Home. Okay, it's episode 1 then. Realm of Shadows. Yes, this is what I thought the other one was called. It's not.
A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in. With break-in and entry incidents up
Gonna have a little flashback moment.
last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
You're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what
Nearly fell off a building for this.
resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one lobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family couple, the Pistachio Garpone,
Let's find out what was so important.
side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just before dawn.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
Apparently it's decrypted
in the
nothing.
meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Oh.
Found her.
Oh, Oswald Cobblepot. God, he looks obviously very different to Danny DeVito. Okay, let's leave that.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to the city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell.
Nice.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
So we've got Penguin, Two-Face, and Catwoman. And just in case you haven't seen it, I'm not going to say who else, because we obviously saw from the second series the other night.
Where are you, Oz?
Thank you, sir.
Bang Bell, nice, classic.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Oh, I got fight too. Okay. What the fuck was that? Ow.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
I mean, that probably killed him. No?
Fine. You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, there. Good as new.
I'm not doing you.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Sounds like a threat.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
This one's a bit slower to start compared to the last one. I guess because they're trying to introduce characters and things.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
Thank you very much for the raid.
Discuss cars, honestly.
How you doing?
We're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors,
How was your stream?
Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today,
Yeah, thank you very much for the raid.
with a sizable contribution from this man
Oh
here.
no, hang on. Let me pause this. I'm currently playing Batman, Season 1, Episode 1, I kind of messed up because I started playing Season 2 on Sunday and didn't realise it was Season 2. So I'm going back to Season 1 and starting again. So that's where we're at currently. So yeah.
We break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new
Origin
facility
story.
will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility
Should I
to
have not said
Thomas
that?
and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better.
Making some big decisions now.
All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Nope.
Care to comment?
Just do the Donald Trump thing.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
That's just...
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
This took a turn.
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Uh-oh. Something tells me that, this ain't gonna go well. I mean, obviously I know sort of what happens. Because I played the wrong series first, but it's not going to be good. Thank you for sticking by and watching the stream if you have done, from Lord Starscream's stream. What was he streaming? I usually catch them, but I didn't see it today.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Oh no.
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Let's be polite.
I understand. Just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Thanks, mate. Don't clear it up. Cheers.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
Yeah, the kind who steal things. Listen, Bruce.
What?
A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be.
Thank you for batting over.
No one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
7 times
Hill
now.
wants me out of the picture because
He's
with
a
my
lucky guy.
backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
I'll give you a quote.
Then.
Put a
Whenever
dent
you're
in
ready.
crime. No. It didn't work well last time.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Seemed like I did the right
You're
thing
gonna
that time.
beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Let's go beat him up.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's gotta be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low. Even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest.
Of course.
And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Huh. Michelle Pfeiffer. Guess who plays Catwoman in the old.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
That depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to.
Just a nice guy.
Why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Risky.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Oh dear.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord.
Jesus
Who could
Christ.
have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Nothing left to bury.
The fuck?
Analyzing. It's a volatile
God, don't do a Connor from Detroit.
potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Those effects it may have.
Have the computer
So great.
catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably linked.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Good joke, considering there's human remains.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Let's have a look inside.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Okay.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what? White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Oh.
That bad?
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
He's done.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
What the hell am I going to do with that? Okay.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Okay, so we can link that to that, right?
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hang on. You're trying to get his head open or something.
Cobb shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Okay. What's this?
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Oh?
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Can we link these? Apparently we can.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rosier. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there. And would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Go on, first time.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Damn it. What about here? Yep.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Excuse me.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Well, it looks like he went out the window. What's this?
Killing time. Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Uh-oh. Batman incoming.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Wrong answer.
You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Thank you for your honesty, sir.
Oh, please, no. Oh, God.
Oh.
I start and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know!
Oh,
I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops.
Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
I say we just sit there.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Why did Alfred suddenly talk? Weird.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
He's alright.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Oh, Alfred, he just loves me.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway. It made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse.
That's really
Being
creepy with no
Batman can
mouth
allow
on it.
you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this.
Sorry.
Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Why would I tear them up?
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Oh. Goodness, what is with the yawning? I'm so sorry. I must be tired. Oh, let's just read all these. Cool. What's this then?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election?
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family.
I reckon that could be it.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Oh, definitely Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war.
Why would I give it to a reporter?
Gordon does this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary.
Batman.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Ooh. I got no bottle for the stream, by the way. I love it. It says, hydrate, feel great. Because I'm someone that is so prone to headaches if I don't drink enough water. I'm really bad for it. So I thought this would help me. Remind me to drink. It's my third one today, so I'm going pretty good. Just a pointless fact for you all. Oh, please don't be useless.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both.
tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Jim. Friends.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
I thought it was the Batmobile as well. In the episode we played. But that's why they don't say it, because you know it is. That's awesome. My cat's just giving me the eye in the corner of the room. She's like, be quiet, I want to sleep. My goodness, was that in your stomach? Sorry about that. I have eaten. Okay.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully
I'm
functional.
not even going to apologise anymore.
All
I'm
right.
obviously tired.
Let's find Falcone.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Sure. This is cool. I look super creepy there. It's got to be the top coffee table. Smack. Sounds like a plan.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Definitely use the balcony. We got it.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Good job. Very good job. I missed that one. Yeah. Last one. Wrong button. Can't even get away with it though. Shit. There we go. Goodbye.
Goddamn circus freak!
Just kill your own guys.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I run Gotham, and the hell?
Oh. That's definitely gonna just piss him off.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
He definitely gave me that one.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place! Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid!
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.